The square is green.
Is this thing on?
It says I'm live.
Chat.
Chat.
Oh, do I have to load a new chat because stream went off and then back on?
Oh yeah, probably. Hi. Pop out.
Yeah, it looks like it might be two separate VODs. How stinky.
That's gonna, yeah, because I dropped for like a whole minute.
I see the one that was streamed 1 minute ago and the one that's currently live. Right now, the one that's currently live doesn't link me to the new one.
I forgot what I backed out for. What did I back out for? I was gonna check the card trader. How much longer till the card trader changes? 3 hours. Well, that's not. This is definitely what we're rolling with then. Guys, if I can get gold 5 this stream, I want $5 from everybody. Gold 5, $5 challenge. We'll be going second. Win and you'll gain a rank. But so will this man.
Duel.
Are you sure that you're live, Major?
No. I think I am, though. Chat, am I live? Can I get a dab emote in the chat? If I'm live? Everyone's saying definitely live.
Okay, I need like a different chat box then. How do I access the new live stream? Whenever I click on the live stream that it says live now on, it brings up the VOD from the other one.
That's weird.
Unless I just need to scroll to the end? No. No.
Can someone link Dylan?
Well, I can't access the chat because I can't access the video.
Ouch. What the hell is that? Tell Dylan to refresh the page.
The lives.
Oh wait, I wonder if this will work. Try that.
Click. Yeah, here's the live stream, or the stream chat at least. Hey guys, I can see you again. Hit the live button. Well, I can see the chat again anyways. And I thought it's important.
Alright, don't fuck me. Nice. I think we scold the first thing this person plays.
Thoughts on Lost in the World by Kanye West? I like that song a lot. It's probably my favorite one on the album. Chad, I'm watching Karapika versus Uvogin. How the fuck is Karapika so strong?
Inner rage.
How can he possibly take an attack from Uvogin?
I bet. Actually, what can I can go into Rosemary here. Is that the play? Yeah, I think it is.
What shows would I recommend to someone newish to the medium? I don't know, just look and see which ones look cool. You don't need to have a certain anime power level to watch different kinds of anime.
Yeah. Honestly, when I first started getting into anime, I literally just started going down, like, top-rated anime. I just watched the best ones.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is pretty normie tier, and also pretty good. I like the Pain arc of part 2. Uh-huh.
I like Death Note. Major, what box did you open for your deck? I actually didn't or Fortress of the Gears or something, I think is what it's called. But most of these cards you actually get from the card trader. You don't get them from boxes.
The man that brings a shovel to a fight, yeah. It just they hype Uvogin up to be such a strong motherfucker, right? And then he just gets absolutely owned immediately with like absolutely no difficulties. He gets wrapped up in chains and then he loses. And then we totally see Killua use his awesome powers against the rest of the Phantom Troop members later down the line.
Activate your face down, I fucking dare you.
Uvogin is a jobber. He really is, except he jobs Karapika, but then he never cashes in on it. Because he's removed from the show from that point forward. It's like, you know, the Ginyu Force are jobbers to Goku, but that is so that way Goku can then use the power that he's flexing on Frieza.
Gold 4.
Karapika can destroy Uvogin because of the crazy self-limitation on the use of the chains. That is the reason that they state, but, you know, can it, like, just anybody? What if Uvogin placed some limitations on himself, you know? It's just kind of made up and silly, isn't it?
All right, I'm gonna do this one time and one time only. I'm gonna give you guys my deck list, okay? One Earth Arrow Mage, one Jasmine, one Bergamot, one Marjoram, two Waters, and then I run 2 Laurels because I don't have any more Jasmines. 3 Gardening, 3 Garden, 1 Scolding, but we'll eventually go up to 2 Scolding when I get the second copy. 2 Winds, but it'll go down to 1 Wind once I get the other Scolding, and then 3 Blessed Winds. Okay.
Is literally, he's literally an Unga Bunga Punch Strongman. Yeah, but he's so strong that he killed somebody by screaming really loud into their ear. And then we're led to believe that Karapika, who just got this fun new power that we've literally never seen him use before, just fucking owns him with absolutely no difficulties.
Also, for the record, if anyone gives me deck suggestions in the chat, I am going to ignore it. Because I'm literally just gonna build a King of Games recipe. I love Arrow Mages. It's my first time playing the archetype at all, and I think this deck is a lot of fun. And it's like, it's not super hard, but it has a lot of there's a lot of gears turning, so it gives you the illusion that you're playing a difficult deck, but actually you're just eating paste. I am gonna normal this, actually. God, Jasmine's so busted. What is my favorite archetype to play ever? Frogs. Paleo frogs, to be exact. I do play Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL. Here's my deck right here. I'll show you again. For all the new people in chat.
The limitation thing is stronger based on how... Yeah, I know what the in-universe reason is. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it is sensical from a narrative perspective.
Dude, the music they decided to play for this one is creepy.
I don't necessarily know if... oh yeah, it is getting kind of windy outside, isn't it? Just because there's negative side effects to Kurapika's Cool Boy powers, that doesn't mean that the boost in power is equivalent, right? That's the part that I raise issue with. Is that the power isn't earned. It is simply bestowed upon him with no negative side effects. There are theoretically negative side effects, but we never see them.
Ivan, that play doesn't matter because I'm literally sending Jasmine off with Blessed Winds anyway. So it doesn't matter what position the card's in. This card is special. Target one other face-up monster on the field. Equip this card to it. It gains 1,000 attack. Wait, what's it targeting? Oh, it's targeting that. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
See Gone side effects though? Well, that's a whole different thing. He doesn't apply the same system that Kurapika does. Because Kurapika's fun little nin system is unique to himself, and we never see it again in the series. Am I looking forward to the last season of Attack on Titan? Yeah.
My turn, my turn. What a rip.
He actually does apply the same mechanic, does he? Are you sure? He makes a contract. Negative side effects retconned into the manga. There's not much manga after the anime, man. The anime covers the first 340 chapters, and there are like 390 chapters. I have not read the manga for Attack on Titan, no.
Boosh. Boosh.
Kaguya was fucking pog today, dude. Today. There ain't no Kaguyas that come out on Tuesday that I'm aware of. Kurapika trades being a hunter after bruh. Are you just dropping fat fucking spoilers in the chat all casually?
What deck am I running? Arrow Mages. Aroma Mages.
I don't think you understand how much exposition is in those extra 50 chapters of Hunter x Hunter. Nope, because I haven't read them.
Chat, can you help me out? When I duel against people online, it says like their past seasons, but also under it, it says like tournaments they've competed in. How do I compete in those tournaments? How do I become king of games? Begin duel with 5 Exodia pieces in your deck. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to play against this.
Does anyone know the Ring Fit VOD got oofed? It was one of the songs. It's being removed, and I'll upload it later.
Just join the tournament guy? Where is that? Oh, their events? Okay.
I've read like I think
Okay.
I've read chapter like 341 after the anime ends, and I think the manga looks fucking ugly. I think the art looks bad, by and large. Is that generally thought? Is that generally agreed upon? A lot of the panels just look like so poorly drawn to me.
Give me a monster. Pog you. Pay a thou. Special.
The manga art is shit. So it used to look better, but now it just looks bad because he doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Yes. All these mandatory effects go off. Of course. I'm so angry right now.
I do intend, after I watch through the anime again in English, I'll go through and catch up on the manga, because that shouldn't take very long considering there's not very much of it.
I'm gonna get Exodia'd. Dude only runs normal monsters. I'm gonna get Heart of the Underdogged.
And also, from my understanding, Togashi's he's like a perfectionist, so he never wants to put anything out unless it's perfect. But if he calls that art perfect, I gotta give that a fucking yikes, dude.
He's drawn 3 pieces.
The art doesn't look like it's drawn by somebody who's a perfectionist.
Dude, this card should not be in the game. To be quite honest. Even though this is only ran in Exodia decks, it is just too stupid.
It is starting to get wet outside, Dad. I'm looking at the sky through my window. Hopefully we don't get naders. Regarding the restrictions, wouldn't you be able to use the restriction for one fight, get the power boost, and then remove it? No, I think if you restrict yourself, then that it's permanent. Is it at least how it's described? Because again, we don't really ever see those come into play, at least in the anime portion of it.
Major's gonna get owned. I'm gonna lose. What's the counterplay? There's no counterplay. I'm literally just sitting here watching him draw cards. It's so fucking annoying. This dude runs probably 6 spell cards. And yeah, I bet he has Exodia right now. He only has 7 cards left in his deck. But I can't surrender, because if I surrender, I don't get my rewards. Which is also stupid. Like, why do I have to sit here and watch dude draw his entire deck? Use Droll and Lockbird, that's not in this game! And I have to watch the Exodia cutscene. That's so good, Konami. I'm so glad. I'm so happy.
Major's tilting.
I'm tilting.
Major's getting Exodia and he's tilting.
Nice job, dude. Well played. That was skillful.
I'm at the incredibly bad portion of Hunter x Hunter where Gon and company are attempting to raise money to purchase video game. What's your thoughts on the MHA manga art? I haven't seen any of it. I have no opinion. Is it good? I have no idea. It's probably not that bad. I've seen Naruto manga panel art, and I think it's really good.
Alright, I'm minimizing chat. They're making me mad. If you want to talk to me, you're going to have to donate.
Quick chat, donate backseat gamer messages to tilt them even harder.
They're like, oh yeah, man, that's why you run Cosmic Cyclone, so you can counterplay Exodia, a super rogue deck that nobody fucking plays.
Is Hunter x Hunter worth it? I'm at the exam arc and it's a little slow, not gonna lie. In my opinion, you should watch until the end of the Heaven's Arena arc, which is like about 40 episodes. So if you're at the end of, or if you're at the exam arc, depending how far you are into that, if you're at the end of it, then it's not too much further. I think watching, if you don't like it by the end of Heaven's Arena, then you're just not gonna like it. At a certain point, for those of you who haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, minor spoiler, at a certain point, it does become Sword Art Online, and in my opinion, it gets really fucking stupid. Hunter x Hunter is an isekai.
Wait, what?
Hunter x Hunter is an isekai.
When?
Greed Island.
Oh yeah, I forget that entire arc's a video game. Yeah, it's true.
It has gameplay mechanics. It's just, yeah, it's a video game.
I liked that arc too.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was alright. It wasn't like amazing. It wasn't as good as the first the Hunter license thing. That was really sick. Am I getting all my shit destroyed? Oh, it's just that one, okay.
Yeah, chat, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really understand why Hunter x Hunter is like the most overwhelmingly praised anime of all time. Visually, it looks really good and it's very polished all the time, but Togashi just gave him a real shit hand to deal with because the story is really stupid and bad. Pretty much every single plot thread is left hanging by the end of the anime. We're never gonna get any more.
I'm currently staring down 2 dark magicians and a blue eyes white dragon.
And it's incredibly slow. Isn't the creator just never finishing it? Yeah, it's... he'll make a chapter or two, and then he'll wait a couple months to several years. The last chapter came out in, like, late 18. So to catch you up, the anime ends on chapter 340 of the manga. And the anime ended in, like, what, 2014? 2015? And since then, there have been 50 more chapters of manga. And most shonen put them out at a rate of 1 per week. This one has roughly been, like 1 a month. I went to look at Togashi art, and I think he was injured in chapter 340 because it's starkly different from chapter 380. I think he was injured. Oh, are you just looking at the exact chapter that I was talking about versus the later one? I've only looked at 1 chapter of Hunter x Hunter, and I thought it looked butt fucking ugly.
Blue eyes.
1 chapter per week sounds crazy. Yeah, it's like 20 pages. Typically, a chapter is about 20 pages. And pretty much every major mangaka has talked about how the workload is exceedingly difficult. I recently read Dragon Ball Super manga. Can I just skip the anime? I haven't read the manga, so I have no idea. If you've read the manga, then you've watched the anime.
Tuesday V donated $2 through Super Chat and says, "Hi Major, I'm here to talk. How are the kids?" They're good. Thanks for talking with me. We're gonna win this duel probably.
Does Hunter x Hunter end on a cliffhanger? No, it doesn't end on a cliffhanger, but it certainly isn't the resolution of the story.
Reggie.
One plot thread kind of gets resolved, but the rest, like the other, like 5 of them are still left open-ended. Dylan, you watched any more One Piece yet? I've seen like 150 episodes. Bruh. The guy literally asks you not to spoil the ending to Hunter x Hunter, and what do you do exactly in in one succinct sentence?
$7 plus 1,000. So I'm not dead. I'm
340
only mostly dead.
Krapika's Remnants was right after Togashi's huge hiatus. I think he got injured. Got injured? What does that mean? Where the fuck did Jocko come from? He just shows up. He's not in Dragon Ball Z. He's a super... He literally just shows up. Jocko is not in Dragon Ball Z. He shows up, and then Bulma just kind of acts like he's been there the entire time. His back's all fucked up. Yeah, does he hunch over too hard whenever he draws his panels? What was the appeal of DBZ Super anyways? Well, those are 2 different shows. May I recommend the manga for Super? May you? Is that you saying that you recommend it to me right now? I'm 100% not going to read the Dragon Ball Super manga.
I said we were probably going to win this duel, and then I lost.
One Piece gets really good around 170-ish. Yeah, where I'm at currently in One Piece is they're talking about Sky Island. Started watching Standalone Complex. Couldn't find season 1. I'm conflicted because I have complaints and nothing good really to say, but I'm enjoying it. The whole show's on AdultSwim.com for free if you want to watch Standalone Complex. I think season 1 of Standalone Complex is really good. .340 is a small spinoff. It was just a lot of it was like Karapika and company just kind of standing around the headquarters talking about what they're gonna do next. What do you think of Alabasta? I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was anything exceptional. One Piece encounters leave a lot to be desired. Luffy just kind of shows up and punches the bad guy and then we win. It's how every single major encounter at this point is gone.
2 straight losses.
Most of Z is pretty garbage bullshit. Standards have certainly gone up since Dragon Ball was made, but I still think that Dragon Ball is, in terms of character arcs, is pretty good.
Two Yami Yugis against each other.
If you had the opportunity, I would recommend reading any and all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I just really have no desire to read it.
What is this? Yeah, I remember this build, but there's no spellcasters engrave.
Toriyama's artist special. Yeah, I like a lot of individual panels, but I've seen DBZ so many times I just don't really have any desire to read it.
I'm walking into a bait.
Luffy climbs up the Drum Rockies. Is that the place where we meet the blue Nami, whatever her name was?
Oh, I forget there's no MP2.
I don't remember exactly the scene that you're talking about. Is it during that arc of the show? Toriyama's still a hack. I like his art, and I just kind of think that if he was forced to make it for longer than he wanted to, essentially. Perhaps if he were allowed to stick exactly to his vision, it would have turned out better. Drum Rockies where you meet Chopper. Oh, is that what the place is called? When he climbs up the Drum Rockies. He climbs up a mountain naked in negative 50-degree weather. I mean, that was kind of congruent with what he had done to that point, right? He's just incredibly one-dimensional, and he likes his friends, and he will do literally anything for them, regardless of the cause, regardless of what anybody says to him, because he essentially doesn't understand language, because he's so fucking stupid.
Woo. Back in the saddle. No one beats Major 3 times in a row.
This dude's got the Yami-Yugi avatar on the waifu mat.
Yeah, we just played against a guy who had the Dark Magician Girl mat, sleeves, and ran Dark Magician Girl deck. He just plays Duel Links to beat off. Just like me. Alright,
Yeah,
chat, now that I've won, you can be unminimized, but you're on thin ice, chat.
Pretty much every major encounter is waiting for Luffy to show up, just like Dragon Ball. Waiting for Luffy to show up and easily dispose of the bad guy. My favorite part of One Piece thus far has certainly been the Arlong arc, because there's like actual like characterization of Nami. Chopper arc was kind of boring. Alabasta was kind of whatever.
I activate Blessed Winds. I will send my Laurel to the graveyard. 2 Laurels. Dude, it is a rumbling out there.
This is the Luffy villain where there's there's always multiple bad guys, so that way everybody gets their own fight. Remember, Nami had that trick weapon that was designed for her by Usopp, and she was fighting way above her fucking pay grade against that other girl. That was kind of stupid.
Major, what's your favorite non-Japanese cartoon? Rick and Morty. Unironically.
Watch the Chopper arc without shedding a single tear. You have no soul. What's there to cry at in the Chopper arc? I feel like the Arlong arc, if anything, would be sadder than the Chopper arc.
Is the game audio off? I hope not. Here, I'll...
We're talking about the old bitch? Really?
I need gardening.
Who's your favorite OP character thus far? I don't know what that means. Truck through Sky Island. Whenever I get back to watching the show, I'm currently not actively watching One Piece. Last episode I watched was probably a couple months ago. OP equals One Piece? Okay. It could mean the opening, it could mean overpowered, it could mean One Piece. My favorite One Piece thus far is probably no, not Nico. Probably Nami.
This absolute fool.
It's probably... She's like the only one with actual characterization. Been through 150 episodes.
Okay, maybe he's not an absolute fool.
Kind of just met Nico, so I don't really know too much about
I'm
her.
a fool, actually.
Nika Robin is the best character perhaps in all of anime. Bold claim. Oh, I saw lightning outside.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it's raining.
I heard it on your microphone over Discord before I heard it in the real life. It means it's closer to you by a considerable margin. A lot of timeskip is Oda dicking about introducing characters for later. I don't exactly know what you mean by that. Yuko from Nichijou is the best character. I like Mio from Nichijou more than I like Yuko. A lot of the funnier skits IMO is Mio trying to hide her yaoi. Chat stop spoil. I feel like there hasn't been a lot of One Piece spoilers, really. People are just kind of saying where they think the show gets good, which knowing the name of an arc of the show isn't necessarily that impactful, right? Knowing that the Cell Saga exists in Dragon Ball doesn't spoil the Cell Saga for you. Only slightly. You simply know that it's called the Cell Saga for Cell's the main bad guy. So then whenever you meet Android 17 and 18, you kind of know that they're not the main fish to fry.
Oh, I thought it had to be a monster that was equipped to him. I didn't know he could just do it. Whoops.
Resurrection of F kind of spoils. Yeah, I mean, you kind of need to give people a reason to go to the movie theater to watch it. Whole Cake best arc. I really liked Nico Robin's original codename of Miss All Sunday. It made me giggle every time. It's the entire fucking Sunday.
This guy's getting reported for slow playing. Hard stuff.
You guys gonna watch any of the One Piece movies? I don't know. I still haven't seen all the Naruto movies.
Can you get D ranked in this game? Like, if I keep losing, will I eventually fall back down to gold 3, or am I just good to just lose as much as I want?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure isn't a spoiler since the adventure is actually pretty boring.
Wait, you cannot D rank anymore? I'm getting mixed. I'm getting chat. You're sending me mixed signals. You don't D rank until legend, got it.
The thing that fucks me up the most about One Piece is I look at Nami from like really early and she got some big honkers and a small waist, and now Nami 150 episodes in already has bigger honkers and a smaller waist. And then I've seen pictures of Nami from way later in the show, and her waist is essentially the size of a fucking piece of rope, and her honkers are both bigger than her head each. The waist gets smaller and the honkers get bigger.
Chat, you have failed me, so therefore I must use Google.
Dylan, why do you think every other villain in DBZ besides Cell and the original Saiyans came back? And would you be interested in any of them coming back? I think the reason is because Toriyama spent so long developing them that he doesn't want to just throw it away. Which One Piece opening are we on currently? Because I watched One Piece opening 18 the other day, and that's where I saw the incredibly fucking Bazongo Gongo Nami.
Bazongo Gongo.
We're on 21 currently? Okay. So the one that I saw is not from that long ago.
Players will no longer be demoted from losing except at ranks Legend 2 to 3. This means no more having fun in Gold rank with meme or troll decks. Everyone is forced to play meta. From Bronze to Plat to be promoted to next... Okay. So I could just keep losing. It doesn't matter.
What happened to Nami? Just looked it up. Yeah, it's pretty fucking ridiculous, isn't it? So is it just her design change from time skip, or even after they change her design, does she continue getting larger titties? How excited are you for Jalen Hurts? Not at all.
Boomer.
Are you sure Nami also gets dumber, like, intelligence-wise? Or, like, character writing-wise? It's only after time skip? Okay. He's the next Taysom Hill? Sure, dude. That's the role that he played in college.
Also, that's what all of my that's what I want all my quarterbacks to aspire to.
Yeah, be an incredibly fucking niche role player.
Just be a gadget quarterback. I love getting rolled by a Red Eyes beatdown, and then I match up against another Red Eyes beatdown and just roll them.
Oda just likes drawing babes, and it keeps people reading. Yeah, just throws many bikini-ridden, huge fucking titty. Like they all look the same too. Is the other issue. So far in One Piece, I've met Nami, and then Blue Nami, and now Black-headed Nami. With the princess girl whose name I forget from Alabasta, and then actual Nami, and then Nico Robin.
This guy that's a tryhard name. Sombra GZA.
I prefer League of Legends. Yeah, Fish Nami.
They just passed.
Oh, that's a girl's name is Vivi. Okay, yeah, that rings a bell. Still more varied than Kishimoto? I don't think that's true. Two people saying that Toriyama can only draw two faces at the same time. He can draw different faces, he just chooses not to. That's the style. And that's having all women with the same face and all men with the same face is different than is way different than having the characters themselves look exactly the same. Kishimoto can design females, but he can't write them. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't even really try to, does he? The thing is that you don't, just because they're a girl, you don't have to write them differently. You can put the exact same storyline on a female character onto a male character and vice versa.
I could have won this duel, but I thought guy was AFK. So I was just autopiloting. And I'm gonna lose because of it.
It's like if Sasuke were a girl, you could still write the exact same storyline onto girl Sasuke. It wouldn't necessarily change anything. Think Shippuden would be better if Madara was actually the last bad guy? Yep. He was the one that received all the development for, hundreds and hundreds of episodes. Not Kaguya Hime. Sakura's much better in Boruto. Sakura has, like, probably single-digit number of scenes in Boruto. She is essentially absent. It makes pink hair girl lesbian. Okay, not every single detail. If Sasuke were I don't know, you can make Sakura a boy, or they could just be gay. Who cares? They wouldn't. We wouldn't. If they were gay, then we wouldn't. There wouldn't be a Sarada Uchiha, but that's a problem that we can solve down the line.
Please let me win. Thank you.
Start watching Naruto because you guys 178 episodes in and it's difficult. Are you watching the filler? If you're 178 episodes into Naruto Part 1, you are currently in the filler bullshit. And I recommend it to just not watch it.
Oh shit, y'all. We're 1 win away from getting a new card. Seto. Win and we gain a rank.
How close are you to 50 wins?
What?
How close are you to 50 wins?
1.
Oh.
If I win this next one. Dude, that's a sick mat. I wish I was playing during this event.
I recommend switching to manga after time skip because of massive pacing problems and 10-minute episodes being recaps. We have a television remote that we can utilize to fast forward over recaps. That's what I did in Naruto.
Wait, were they suggesting that if you don't want to, in order to not have to deal with recap episodes, you just read the manga?
Yeah, that more so. It's not recap episodes. What they'll do in long-running shonen like One Piece is they'll squeeze in recaps in like of the 22 minutes of runtime, like 8 minutes of it might be reused material.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of scummy in that regard, which is why I would prefer. I'm not upset with Boruto filler because episode is filler, so that way whenever it comes manga canon, at least it can be entirely focused. But I would rather it be entirely filler or entirely canon than a mixture of both. Oh shit, yo. I'm at the portion of Hunter x Hunter where shit actually happens.
Oh shit.
Hunter, Gon and Kilo are stalking some Phantom Troop members and their cover gets blown by Russian man and that bitch.
I hate that bitch.
Kilo attempts to use pocket sand. It's ineffective. Vacuum bitch? No, other one. I'm pretty sure
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know any of the Phantom Troop members' names. I'm gonna be honest.
Did you say vacuum bitch?
Yeah. You remember that? If you've seen Greed Island, then you've seen the portion of the show where there's vacuum bitch.
I haven't watched it in like 4 years.
She's one of the Phantom Troop members. It's Russian man and blonde-headed Phantom Troop member with big titties that are hanging out.
Okay. Maybe I
Those
just
the
blocked
two-
it out because I'm pure and I can't see big titties.
Vacuum bitch is not big tittied one.
Oh. Am I gonna regret this? Nope. No, I wouldn't have won if I did the second Aroma Garden. Should I just be full on Yu-Gi-Oh! And do practice hands with my IRL Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck while I play Duel Links? What's the target? Yeah. Oh, whoops.
In Wano recently turned a 4-panel scene into a 4-minute anime scene. Nice. It would be nice if they were just like, instead of releasing an episode a week, they could just make it seasonal, but the numbers don't lie. Seasonal anime perform way worse than low quality weekly episodes. The reason why it happens is because it makes money.
We've done it. 50 wins. 50 wins and gold 5 in the same duel. That is pretty pog. Now we get to go to our golden sarcophagus. Receive all exchange stuff.
Thanks, Dylan, for recommending Kaguya-sama. Yeah, it's really good. The manga's pretty good, too.
It has been retrieved. Let's go to our deck editor. Now we have 2 scoldings. Mage, you're gonna buy more packs with your gems? Yeah, sure, I'll buy a couple packs. For the fans. With my in-game currency, of course, never with real dollars. Which box am I currently trying to grind through right now? I think it's something on here. Yeah, Secrets of the Ancients, because I'm trying to get this one. I want this one. I like this one. Purchase. Oh shit! What did we get? We didn't get the Synchro Monster we wanted. We got Delta Flyer instead. Chat, I know you're excited. I know you probably play Duel Links a lot and you're really excited that you get to watch me play Duel Links. But I'm literally, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, I'm never going to take your card suggestions. I'm going to do what I've done for every other card game I've played and had success with. I'm going to go look at what the good players are playing and I'm going to copy them card for card and I'm going to run that.
They call him Major Net Deck, Duncan.
I am. I've been net decking since 2012, probably.
I had no idea Dylan was here. You haven't been watching for very long.
Yeah.
I've been talking about anime with the chat for hours. Completely irrelevant. Doing.
Completely irrelevant what?
Completely irrelevant to what Major is doing.
That's not true. Yu-Gi-Oh's an anime. It kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to flip this Blessed Winds like instantly.
Smash if Ryu got unboomed? No. No, I wouldn't. I wasn't even playing Smash at the end of Smash 4.
There's a net deck website where people post decks they win tourneys and get into King of Games with. I think it's called Duel Links Meta. Yeah, that's what I've been using. Here, I think I closed out of it, but I can pull back up. I can show you guys the list. For those that are who have just now joined, I can pull up the list I'm currently trying to build. Watch me take damage for this. Ouch! Evil Swarms. This card battles a monster. After damage calc, negate the effects of that monster. What? That's insane, dude.
Why'd you quit competitive? I just kind of got burnt out. For a long time in Smash 4, towards the end, I didn't really have fun at the tournaments because they typically ran for a long time, and a lot of the people who I thought were cool stopped going. So I was just kind of hanging out in a venue for several hours with a bunch of people that I didn't really have fun with.
A bunch of wieners.
Yeah, a bunch of the Oklahoma Smash 4 scene. Towards the end, once a lot of the old Brawl vets stopped going, they were just a bunch of wieners. But I still won the tournaments, so I still went because it was easy money. But then once I started doing FOB and having a more steady stream of income, I just stopped going, just because I could go to a tournament for 3 hours or 4 and then win and get like 60, $80. Which, you know, isn't bad money for playing a video game for 4 hours. Or I could record videos for 4 hours and make way more. I would recommend Ice Shield 21. It's an American football anime. Is it actually anime? Somebody told me about manga. Is there actually an anime?
Here goes nothing.
Bit with Alpha about Cloud was good, lol. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, it was a little joke. I like to call that one a little joke.
Around these parts.
Dude, I think Diablo 3 is a solo experience. I think it's pretty fun.
Okay, here's the list I'm trying to build, y'all. I'm almost done. I'm short like 3 cards, minus the extra deck. The extra deck I'm short 2 cards, and they're gonna be hard to get.
It's fully animated already. Is it?
I need this, and I need 2 of these. But these are all from
Shield 21.
So I'm pretty close.
145 episodes. God damn. When did this come out? 2002 to 2009. I've always talked about American football anime. I'm surprised I haven't heard about this. Does the anime cover the entire manga? Is the manga like done? I'm on the wiki page. I can just look it up. List of chapters. The Japanese Ice Shield 21 was written by Richiro Imagaki and illustrated by Yusuke Murata. So it's like over. There's 333 chapters. Looking at the OPs of the anime, it looks way worse than manga. It just, football doesn't mean I like it, you know?
Wait, what's Chroma Fit do? Actually, I should have made the 1, because then I could have made Rosemary. Oh, never mind. It's negated. That's right.
Dylan, was your original plan to be a physical trainer? The original plan, whenever I entered college, was to go into physical therapy, but that field is so fucking... It is, like, insanely... On average, the people that got accepted into OU's physical therapy program had a 3.92 GPA.
Jesus.
So myself graduating at a 3.56 was not anywhere close. I think I could have graduated with a 4.0. I think it was within my capabilities, but I would have had to dedicate like 5 times the amount of time that I already did to studying. You start getting diminishing returns, you know. Getting an 80 on a test is way easier than getting a 90.
Lava Golem right now? I'm in fact getting Lava Golem right now.
I don't get the appeal of sports anime.
Have you ever competed?
Yeah, have you ever watched actual sports? There's a lot of people who say, I don't get the appeal of watching football. They're just fighting over a ball. I would Lucky Star for the 10th time. Personally.
As someone who's competed in tons of stuff all of his life, I really enjoy sports anime. Because it tackles a lot of things that I have had to tackle as a competitor. Even though I've never played anything at like a super duper high level, you still kind of go into the same stuff. Should have attacked with the Arrow Mage. Is it all damage? Just that battle.
The best sports anime is Kuroko's Basketball. It's 75 episodes long, and it's incredibly hype. Dylan, do you like Haikyuu? I think it's alright. I don't like it as much as Kuroko's Basketball. It's way slower, and it's less about volleyball than Kuroko is about basketball. First season of Kuroko looks so trash compared to 2 onwards. Insane. Yeah, the production value goes way up. Season 1's still really hype, but it doesn't look visually as good.
Very serious. Hard-fought battle. I'm gonna... Oh, save the replay on accident. I'm
What
gonna
anime you think has had the most profit? One Piece. And I don't even think that's just... It's not a question of if. The figures are out. I'm pretty sure it's just One Piece.
Chat, what food should I order?
I actually don't think Dragon Ball has profited more than One Piece. Dragon Ball's way bigger here in the West, but it's like no comparison. One Piece is fucking huge.
Let's take us on my turn.
I wonder if in the future if Haruhi is ever going to get rebooted. I don't think we're not getting to season 3, obviously. But I wonder if if it's going to get licensed out to like a different studio to remake all of the volumes, because the Haruhi manga or the Haruhi anime that exists recently only covers like a percentage of the light novel that exists. I could definitely see that happening. Not that it would necessarily be a good thing, but I could definitely see it happening. I wonder if OG Dragon Ball will get a remake. I think going forward in the coming decades, we'll start seeing a lot of remakes for old popular anime, like a Yu Yu Hakusho remake or in Dragon Ball remakes. What was the best design transformation in Dragon Ball? I like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I do not like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The best design transformation is Frieza's final form. Are the Haruhi light novels all done? They're not. But the last one was made in 2011. So I wouldn't hold your breath. Didn't Dragon Ball get minus as a remake for the Broly movie? I don't know what you're talking about. Live action One Piece. Yikes.
Samurai Destroyer.
Perfect Cell. I like Perfect Cell too. He's definitely way better than the first two. The first two versions of Cell are kind of yikes. I just like Frieza more.
Anyone kind of feel like I'm about to get owned right now? Wow, I didn't.
What's your opinion on My Hero Academia? It's not very good. That's my opinion on it.
Has it gone down from average? Or do you still think it's average?
Yeah, it's average. 5 out of 10. That's like a not very good score. It is between not bad and not good. Dragon Ball Minus is a one-shot that tells Bardock's story. It got adapted in the Broly movie. Oh.
What the fuck is going on?
Huh. The Departure of the Fated Child. 2014.
Sounds good.
Ties in with Dragon Ball and Jocko the Galactic Patrolman.
Chat, do I spoil my... Actually, never mind. I was gonna say, should I spoil myself and get Italian food, but this Italian food is going to show up in like an hour. And I do not want to eat
Jocko the Galactic Patrolman is a 12-chapter comedy manga by Toriyama and is the prequel to Dragon Ball, taking place 10 years before the very first chapter, with its chapters being referenced to as Dragon Ball Chapter -11, etc. Okay, so this is where Jocko comes from. I didn't know. Have you seen Saki K? No, I haven't.
What place has good burger? Man, I really want Burger King, but they can't Postmate it anymore because it's freaking in the casino. That's why we need America to open back up again, is so I can get my fucking Burger King Postmated to me from the Riverwind Casino. I did not mean to do this. But okay.
Was that Oklahoma COVID statistic? We had tested by far the smallest percentage of our population in the United States. I don't know what those numbers are like now, because anything pertaining to coronavirus any statistics is going to be quickly outdated. Have you seen Your Lie in April? Oh, do I have the list for you to look at?
I am not towards Bethany. Thank you, though.
What are your thoughts on the Land Before Time set of movies? I used to watch those all the time. I don't remember a single event that happens. I remember one of them's really sad. I don't remember for what reason, but I do remember one of them's very sad. I owned like all those bitches on VHS.
It's time to duel. Here, I'll message Joe. Because he's my friend and my roommate.
The MC almost leaves a bitch to die in the tar pit. Littlefoot, fucking gangster shit, dude.
Do you want anything? Guys, I gotta tell you, living with Joe, pretty sick.
Bitch, did you give Akira a 7? Is that too high or is that too low?
Can you believe this dude? Guys, if we win this duel, we're gaining a rank. Don't want to put any pressure on myself. Don't want to get anyone too excited, but
Have I seen Django Unchained? I sure have. I've seen most Tarantino movies.
Why is the score 7 so polarizing?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Somebody always points to one of my 7s. They never point to like JoJo's as a 2, or like or like Aromanga Sensei a 6, or anything like, or like K on a 10. Yeah, I get that Akira's like it like changed anime, it like saved anime and all that, but like the story to that movie is pretty fucking nonsensical. They condensed a like 1,000-page long manga series into an hour and a half long of a movie, and that's just not something you can really do without missing a lot of the details.
Do I hit this gladiator beast? I don't think I do. I think I wait for whatever he brings out and then hit that. That's fine.
Yeah, the animation was really, really good in Akira. I don't know if I would say the pacing is horrible, because that kind of implies that it's too slow. It was in fact way too fast. Assuming that's what you meant by that. They simply omitted a bunch of incredibly necessary details of the story and left you to fill in the blanks. That pacing can also mean way too fast. It can, but it typically implies that it's too slow. For instance, I gave original Dragon Ball 7, and I think that anime is great. You see, parts of Akira are exceptional, but parts of them are also exceptionally bad.
Alright, it has been 3 minutes. Joe has missed the boat.
I don't get the high score GTFO thing around media reviews. They tend to be skewed upwards because if people don't like it, they just won't finish it. Which is why if you like on my anime list on the website in general, the further along a show goes in its seasons, the higher the rating will be. Because if I watch season 1 of a show and I didn't like it, I'm just not going to watch season 2. But if I watch season 1 and I liked it, I will watch season 2, and I'm more than likely, if I like the first one, to rate the second one more highly.
Gold rank 6. Guys, what if I get plat this stream? Like, what would you guys do?
Where can we find your anime ranking? Welcome to the stream. You must be new here.
Major, I don't know this game. What is this aroma gardening card, and why does it seem way too good? You have a very good eye, because that card is really good. The majority of the duels I lose, I don't get into aroma gardening.
What's the best non-CG animated movie? The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, or the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Dylan, when are you gonna watch Monster?
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
fair.
I never watch it at all. Maybe I watch it like in a month.
Do I just say fuck it and order McDonald's?
Fuck it, McDonald's.
Today might be fuck it McDonald's. Damn.
Other than removing the ass pull endings, what would make JoJo a better show? Make it a quarter of the length. You can remove so many episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure entirely. You can just not watch them and get the same experience by the end of it. So many of the episodes are entirely non-pivotal. It's like, right, Stardust Crusaders is, what, 48 episodes? How many is enough? Should it have been 48 episodes? Would you enjoy it as much as if it were 96 episodes? What if they did the same shit where they just fought a different sand user, but it lasted for 350 episodes, and then on episode 346 they finally made it to Dio? Right? How much is enough? I think I'm finding out Dylan has shit taste. Okay, dude. From my perspective, it is the Jedi who are evil. What would be your score of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Probably like a 9 out of 10. It's really good, but a lot of the episodes are dumb bullshit. But it's pretty good. Dylan's entitled to his own weird opinions, and so are you. I really don't think my opinions are that outlandish.
Wait, why don't I get to replay? What the fuck? That's so lame. I should be able to replay. That's so messed up.
I feel like the ratings that I give to most shows are within the realm of possibility. Of the like 150 things on my list, like probably fewer than 10% of them are completely outside the range that most people would give that show.
Honk. Our first donation in a while, Sid G. Josu donated $3.25 through PayPal and says, "I'm just gonna give you guys some random European money before going to bed. Have a good day." Thank you for the random European money. Well, we're gonna lose this one because we didn't get to gardening.
Boku no Pico is very much in the realm of possibility. I get the stand parts, but what about 1 and 2? You should look at my anime list. Here, I'll even link it in the chat. If you want to know about parts 1 and 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you can look at that list. Why do you think most people say you're contrarian? Because I'm actually able to voice why I don't like things. The thing is, I think that most people, whenever it comes to any sort of media, they don't dislike anything. They simply consume the media and then they'll say, yeah, it was good, and they never think about it again.
Oh, thank you, Christian. That makes sense.
And especially whenever it comes to shows, right? If they don't like it, they'll just stop watching it. And they won't finish it. Dylan, you don't have 2 on your Mal list? Bruh. Bruh. Yeah, I do. For you see, parts 1 and 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure aired in the same season, so they're listed under the same category on the website. It's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Hated SAO when it first aired, but when it started getting a hate community, I started not hating it, huh? I hated it when it first came out, and I still hate it, because it's really bad. Whenever it first came out, everybody loved it. It was super popular. I think Sword Art Online was my first real taste into watching something that's really popular and just vehemently disagreeing with people's thoughts on it. At the time, people fucking loved Sword Art. Whenever it first came out in like 2013, it was the hotness, which is why it's so popular. And I watched it and I said, y'all, I think this shit is fucking garbage. And everybody said, no, you're just wrong. Now who's wrong? Huh?
Now who's wrong? Kirito is not boring. I feel bad. Joe offered me a home-cooked meal, but he's cooking Chinese, and I hate Chinese food. So instead, I will pay for McDonald's to be driven to me. All right, here comes the Drowning Mirror Force. Okay. Dang, didn't the deck we just went against, that deck's like actually good, right? Like, isn't Cristrion archetype, isn't that like tier 2 deck? What's wrong with Chinese food? I don't like soy sauce, or like most Asian sauces.
Honestly,
I'll eat
whenever
rice. That's it.
honestly, whenever I think it comes to people claiming that I'm a contrarian, it's because people both like to think that their opinions, their tastes are more refined than others, while simultaneously not disliking anything. And those things are kind of at odds with one another. People like to, whenever they dissect my opinions, first of all, they're kind of exempt from that same scrutiny because they're not getting as many eyes on it, right? But also, they'll point at things like, dude, Death Note's a 10? Everyone's seen Death Note. How do you rate this omega popular thing a 10? Don't you think it got really bad whenever thing happens? And I say, no, actually, I did in fact consider that whenever I awarded it the rating. And I think it's still really good in spite of the thing that people claim it's bad for. But they like to point out like the super obvious, like low-hanging fruit answer all the time, as though I hadn't stopped to consider that. Ten can be not perfect. No, that'd be more like a 9.
Yeah, I think 10 is perfect.
Most people like to claim that Death Note gets bad whenever L leaves. Whenever he goes on vacation to Belarus.
He goes to college.
Yeah, whenever L goes to college. But I think the worst part of the show is not that, but it is instead whenever Light surrenders himself to L. I think that's the worst part of the show.
I think the worst.
Good.
I think the worst part of the show is when the dad
Gets the eyes.
Yeah. Well, honestly, when everyone touched the Death Note, I was like, damn, this kind of sucks now.
I still liked it in the latter third of the show.
I mean, I still thoroughly enjoyed the anime.
IMO, nothing is perfect. I think that's a silly way to look at things. If you say nothing is perfect, then you need to... If the literal best thing in the world isn't perfect, then what is, right? Then what does the word perfect mean? An unattainable status?
And also, what's the point in quantifying perfection if we can't award it?
Yeah.
It kind of renders it useless at that point if we can't even, use it.
Does Death Note have a lot of filler episodes? No.
No.
It's 37 episodes of just straight story. Why is there a VOD and a stream? Because the stream dropped.
Yeah, I dropped it a while ago. Probably shouldn't have done that, but...
If Perfect Cell is so perfect, how come his stupid ass did?
Oh man, this is rough.
What happened to Oob and Super? He baby.
He baby.
He ain't old enough to partake in the action yet. But they do allude to his existence. But he does not make an appearance.
Chat, I'm sorry my turns are taking forever. I gotta order this food.
I'm curious why you have Goldman as a 2 out of 10. Oh boy, do I have the Twitter post for you. What happens if I just go to Google and I type in Jesus Walks JoJo? Dylan on Twitter, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. Yep, here it is. Oh, this isn't... yep, here it is. Here's a bit longer, and click, copy, and bada bing, paste. Here's an incredibly long post as to why I think JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 is bad. Did you end up on the JoJo subreddit? Yeah, I did. Out of one, let's go.
Were you given overwhelming praise?
Oh, yeah. Everybody clapped and cheered and said, you know what, Dylan, you're right. I've been looking at this incorrectly the entire time. It's not a 1 because some of the art looked good. That's where it gets the 1 brownie point. And also, I like one of the songs. And also, let us not forget that there were 3 recap episodes in the airing of JoJo's Part 5. 2 of which were over the span of 3 weeks, right? What I don't get is, why not just wait until the next season? If you're not done working on it yet, why not just wait until next season and release it later? How many episodes from Part 5? 39.
Dude, this guy's stacked.
If you don't like Part 5 because of the recaps, it's like saying you don't like Naruto because of the fillers. I'm not... That isn't the reason why I don't like it. I'm just reminding people that isn't the problem itself, but it is a symptom of the problem where it wasn't done. If it were done, they wouldn't have stalled for 3 separate weeks. And if it were done, perhaps it would have looked better. They needed more time to work on it, but they released it anyways. And it's not like they had to wait for the source material to come out, because that shit was made decades ago.
I wanted to use this immediately. Oh, am I gonna win? Am I gonna win this mirror match?
Dylan is complaining, but again, am I complaining? Is that what you would call the words coming out of my mouth right now? Complaints?
Dylan, I can't believe you'd give JoJo's a 2. Wow, here goes Dylan complaining about JoJo's again. Typical Dylan. Can't enjoy anything. Major, what is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Your mom. It's your mom.
Read the manga, use the anime as a supplement, not as a replacement. Well, you see, the issue with the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure manga is that it's not the anime. So that doesn't factor into the anime score. It's like, whenever Jacob was talking about Final Fantasy VII R on Twitter, he said, man, the ending kind of felt stinky. It just felt kind of rushed and abrupt. Then everybody in his mentions was saying, Jacob, did you know this is only part 1 of 3? And then Jacob said, yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean that this one is any better, because the other 2 don't exist. And they say, Jacob, only 1 part exists currently. This is only part 1 of 3. Why are you it's only part 1 of 3, Jacob. This is what are you doing? He said, yeah, but I only played this one. Whenever I bought the game, it only came with this much. And it's like, yeah, okay, it's only part 1 of 3, but I paid $60 and it came with this game disc that I put into my game, and then I played the entirety of it. It's like, but it's only part 1 of 3. It's not even the end of disc 1, it's true. Not a lot of Final Fantasy VII got put into Final Fantasy VII Remake. Donkey said he didn't like Final Fantasy VII art. It's trending on Twitter. Really? Donkey is in fact trending on Twitter for me in the United States.
Kids, let this duel be a lesson. You gotta run minimum card requirement in card games. Like, most of the time. Unless your win con's super far out there, like, you just want your deck lean and consistent. Because right now, I'm able to get all my shit out because my deck is only 20 cards, and his is, like, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 25 cards.
I kind of feel... anytime Donkey reviews anything, people get on him, and I feel the same shit whenever I talk about anime. That's my... I forget which video he stated it in, but Donkey... It was probably in Kingdom Hearts. I don't remember. He was playing some JRPG, and he brought up a bunch of examples of people saying, if you don't like JRPGs, then why do you play them? And it's like, well, how do you know that you're not going to like it unless you play it? And also, it's kind of his job.
Someone asked if I've ran into a stall deck yet. I have not, but I did get Exodia'd.
Is Dylan's Jacob voice just backing away from the microphone and shouting upwards? That was what I was doing. Yes, that was Octopath? Okay. Dylan, I can't remember, did you like Broly or not? If you're talking about Dragon Ball Super Broly, I thought the movie's pretty good, yeah. It has the best animation that you see in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, a little bit ago we got a $5 PayPal donation from Rudy Zig. Thank you, Rudy Zig. Said, sorry, got distracted trying out League. Here's the Gold 5 $5 challenge. Thank you. You have completed the Gold 5 $5 challenge. And you can too, by giving us $5 for the Gold 5 $5 challenge.
I do agree with Donkey on his Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff. I would... I'll need to watch it. I'll watch that later.
Oh, I just realized I'm about to run out of time.
The actual best animation in all of Dragon Ball, though, is Dragon Ball Path to Power. If you haven't seen that movie and you liked Broly, you should watch it. It's got really good animation.
I messed up. I played too fast and now I'm gonna pay. Oh my god, they finally got to gardening. This is not good.
Your statement about us not just consuming media and not liking it, disliking it, just kind of quote enjoy it, hit a little too close. But yeah, a lot of people don't really think about it. They just kind of gloss over. That's why Marvel can give you the exact same movie 25 different times and will still sell. Have you been watching Tower of God? I watched the first 3 episodes and thought it was kind of stupid, but I'm not caught up with it. Whoa. This episode of Hunter x Hunter, the Phantom Troop goes on a killing spree and they replace the ED with the music that is playing at the end of the episode. That's crazy. Do you dislike Marvel movies? I think they're enjoyable. I don't think they're necessarily good. I thought Infinity War was pretty bad.
Honk. I'll get that donation in a second. I'm currently, I have to win this duel in like 30 seconds.
Which Dragon Ball villain has the coolest looking design? Frieza. It's Final Form Frieza, not the gold one.
They've got to be close to 0 too.
Means in-game, not Infinity War, right? No, I meant Infinity War. Thoughts on Captain Marvel? It was really bad. You agree with what Donkey said about Death Stranding? I don't know specifically what you're referring to. I thought Death Stranding was really good. If Donkey also said that, then sure. People didn't... He fucking hated it? Okay. I thought it was really good, so no. I thought most people don't like Death Stranding. I thought it's pretty... people pretty universally say that it sucks. Favorite movie villain? Probably Broly. I hate Golden Frieza's design. Yeah, I don't like the palette swap. I don't like purple face. I think it might look better if his face were white and not purple, but it was like golden white rather than golden purple. Which Broly? Broly 2, I think, is the best one. I predicted Death Stranding predicting the future. So that actually means that I predicted the future. Favorite fight scene from any media at all? Boruto 65. Just hands down. It's Boruto 65. Do you see that ring pick got copyrighted? Yeah, I know. I'm removing the portion that blocks the video, and I'll add it to the playlist eventually.
Oh god.
Not Rock Lee versus Gaara. Rock Lee versus Gaara isn't... I wouldn't even call that top 5 Naruto. It looked pretty good, and it was like, you know, super poggers that Rock the reason why people like that so much is because they relate to Rock Lee. Because they too have to put in so much effort to get what they want to do, and it doesn't come naturally to them like Sasuke. And that's why they like it so much. It's because it's the ultimate effort versus ultimate talent. And we see ultimate effort win until it actually doesn't. It's kind of fucked up that the whole message of Naruto is that you need to. It's all about putting in the effort and not about the gifts that are given to you. But Naruto has literally all of the gifts given to him. Naruto doesn't have to work for jack shit. He has to like spin some water in a ball. But he gets bailed out by Fox God powers literally all the time.
I'm gonna lose, fuck.
Like Kakashi for Zabuza. That's pretty cool.
Didn't
that was
attack.
whenever
if I attack, he gets a free special.
That was whenever you know, the show was still about, you know, hitting the gang signs. Y'all remember that scene in the first arc of Naruto when they sit there like chanting at one another as they perform the jutsu hand signs? Then they never do it again. Top 5 anime fights? I don't know, dude. I'd have to think about that for a while. My guy worked for what he had, and he had Madara's crusty ass. Yeah, but he kind of got bailed out.
I'm gonna try something.
Whenever you open the Gate of Death, you're supposed to die. That's all I'm saying. They were hyping that up for 700 episodes. He said, whatever you do, Rock Lee, do not open the Gate of Death, because you will fucking die. And then he says, okay, I'm going to open up the Gate of Death. Here it goes. I'm fucking killing myself. But he's still alive, isn't he? Is Naruto better when reading or watching? I would argue watching. I would just say that if it feels like they're jerking you off and stalling for time, it's because they are, and you should just fast forward through it. Don't watch the filler, and then in the canon, if they're excessively recapping scenes that you've seen a lot frequently, just like fast forward, I don't know, like 20 seconds or something to see if you're past that scene.
Oh my gosh,
I died, Boruto guys don't really care. They do that shit all the time where they want to kill off a character, but they're so liked by the fans that they just don't have the fucking balls. Anybody remember Neji in part 1 in the Sasuke retrieval arc? And also Choji. And also Kiba.
Oh, I'm gonna lose because they don't give me enough fucking time to play!
Play faster, Major? Your opponents are playing faster.
I can't! I'm playing a deck that takes way more time. And I have to entertain chat.
One Piece suffers from that in Alabasta. The damn Falcon should have gone down. Oh yeah, Falcon. Yeah, and Vivi's like butler guy who blows up on a boat. Neji, the guy that literally died. In part 1, my dude. In part 1, when they bait his death. In the Sasuke retrieval arc that I am talking about.
Oh, dude, I love losing on time. That's so sick. That's super fun. I had to play. I literally saw the line of victory, but I couldn't do it because I had 11 seconds.
Well, there are spoilers here. Sorry for any Naruto spoilerinos that I've dropped in the chat. None of them have been explicit, like necessarily explicit spoilers.
From here on out, I will donate $1 for every win Major gets. I mean, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be going, but okay.
Therapy no jutsu is the best part of Naruto. Yeah, he's pretty. That is his ultimate ninja technique.
Those are 6 sleeves. Harpies.
Favorite Kanye album? Graduation.
Black Wings, huh?
Naruto's almost 20 years old. Go watch it. Well, the shit that we were talking about, to be fair, is not 20 years old because it happens at the end of the show. That shit came out in like 2015 or like 2017, depending on which portion. Naruto like kind of just finished. It hasn't been over with for very long.
Can't this card like not? Is it like completely unaffected? No.
Was the ending good to Naruto? Yeah. The ending. The final arc was really bad. Anime Naruto or I mean, they both ended like kind of around the same time.
That was almost really bad. Oh, I can finally read shit now. Giganosaur donated $5 through PayPal and says, "Is it too late to save Cade's nut?" I'm not sure.
No, it's never too late. Best Naruto moment? The best moment? What was the best moment? I liked the conclusion, like, all the Naruto moments are the fights. Depends what we're defining moment as. I really liked Sasuke's tombstone pile driver off the top rope in Naruto vs. Sasuke 1. I liked the Naruto combo attack towards the earlier part of Naruto Sasuke 1.
Oh, we also
we
also got a $5 PayPal donation from Michael Quintana through Super Chat and says, "Try donating with PayPal, but it's being a butt." Sorry, PayPal is being a butt, brother.
I like in the first arc against Zabuza, whenever we first reveal Sasuke throwing the glaive or whatever, and it turns out to be Naruto as a transformation jutsu. All of the moments in Kakashi Obito, whenever their kunais clank and they travel back or forwards in time. Dope as fuck. I got to the Sasuke retrieval arc and was bored to death. I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I think from where you're at in the show until like the middle portion of Shippuden is the best part. Would you recommend skipping filler on a first watch? Yes. Yes, I do. Do you know what filler is? like definition wise. Kurama getting the Susanoo armor, that was kind of fan servicey, but yeah, it was already. That definitely wasn't the best part of the Momoshiki fight.
Alright, this is gonna be my last duel before my food gets here. Because I do want to stream tonight.
So we're watching Kaguya. Thanks for talking about it. Yeah, sure thing, dude. It's good.
Alright, y'all. Oops, clicked abort on accident. Last duel, let's make it a good one.
There are actual good filler arcs in Naruto. You gotta skip all the war ones since they barely add anything. Yeah, the ones in the war arcs seem particularly egregious because, like, they, especially if you're watching it week to week as it airs, that had to have been painful because they really interject it like right at the most pivotal points of the story. And then you get like 10 weeks of filler before you actually snap back to reality. Forgot about how did you forget about Robot Naruto? Is there a baseball episode of Naruto? Has anybody seen all the filler? There's got to be a baseball episode, right?
There's gotta be.
Additionally, is there a beach episode?
I'm surprised I only dropped once today.
There were 2 canon episodes around the Gates of Death? Really? There's a baseball omake / OVA. Wow. No beach episode? Sad. Rock Lee and Friends baseball episode? Dude, the fight between Rock Lee and Sasuke at the end of Rock Lee and Friends is actually pretty good. It's really funny. Has anybody seen all of Rock Lee and Friends? Is that any good? Rock Lee and his Ninja Pals, I believe, is the name of the anime.
Is it worth synchro summoning here?
There's a Rock Lee and Friends beach episode? Okay. It's good for what it is. Is it actually funny? I know it like breaks the fourth wall a lot, yeah. How did Drive versus Bane make you feel? That was pretty cool. Get to see an edgy cross-dress. It's pretty poggers. What I didn't like about Rock Lee and his Ninja Pals was the cast redub. That is not my Naruto. They recast a lot of the voice actors for it. It made me big mad. I mean, I just sit through Overlord and Saga of Tanya the Evil Witch, Isekai Quartet. Evil Watch. Isekai. Okay. Kakashi Zabuza, Lee Gaara, Naruto Sasuke Itachi. Naruto Pain, it's pretty good. That means you're up through. You're past Kakashi versus Hidan, or Kazuku. I always get those two confused. That one was pretty cool. In the Shikamaru arc. I'm in the middle of Naruto Pain? Okay.
Huh. Normal summon. Dude, why is this music going so hard? I was kind of thinking that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Music's really good. No.
Naruto vs. Pain is good until they get to the worst animated fight in the series. Which one are you talking about? If you're saying that Naruto vs. Pain itself is the worst animated fight in the series, you are strictly incorrect. Thoughts on Naruto-Hinata relationship? It's whatever, it's fine.
Dude, taking so long. Major, have you ever heard of the show Taskmasters? Of course I have. I've talked about it on this show.
Watching Shippuden for the first time and recently finished Naruto Pain, it feels like if they changed some plot threads, the show could have ended there really well. Yeah, I mean, you still have Kakashi's plotline that you need to wrap up, and you also need to... like, you know, the whole Sasuke thing, they would have had to include him somehow, but I really do like Pain as a villain. Who's your favorite Naruto character? Shikamaru.
Come on, dude.
Saitama versus Boro stack up. Is Boro the name of the final guy from the final episode of One Piece? Because that fight's pretty cool.
Majors, it better start the duel first or second. It depends on your win con. But I'd say typically
Don't help me realize I don't have to like everything that gets punched in front of me. Yeah, if you realize that you don't like certain things as much as other things, it can help you like the other things more because you have a means of comparison.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hello.
It's your boy.
We're about to end stream.
Oh, bye-bye, guys. This has been your boy.
I just finished my last duel of the night.
Did you win?
I did.
Wow.
We gained 5 ranks.
We're talking about Naruto.
I love Naruto. Sasuke.
Sasuke.
He's the worst character.
Michael Quintana, thank you for the $1 through Pooper Chat.
That's a good name for it. I like that.
Don't have you watched K-On! And Is It Worth My Time? This has to be a troll post.
The answer is yes if you're being genuine commenter.
Okay, my food is here and I'm going to end stream now. So
okay, bye guys.
Goodbye, everyone.
Sorry I wasn't. I think I have a hiatal hernia which is causing my chest pain and it's got real bad. So I was kind of just like asleep in bed in pain all day and that's why I wasn't on stream. But I feel okay now. Bye.
Bye everyone. Okay. And then I mute myself.